Hello and welcome to GCSE History. Hi, I'm Miss Kavanagh. I'm Head of History here at Notre Dame. We currently have two other members of staff, Mr Bond, who is your Head of Year, and Miss Wishart, who is also Head of Year 11. We're an experienced department and we have all got experience of working with the exam board as exam markers. So why study history? Well, GCSE history is a really important subject. It's well respected by employers and by universities. Now, history, as you can see on the slide, it's continuously changing the world around us. We've seen history being made this year, and historic events have helped to shape our society today. Learning about these past events and the people who've influenced history, and I'll explain who some of those are in the next few slides, will allow you to understand how the world got to the point it's at now and how it will continue to develop in the future. In history, you will follow the Edexcel GCSE history specification, which I've included a link to here. It is currently a 100% exam, and you will take 3 different exam papers on 4 different topics. So paper 1, which is medicine through time, is worth 30% of our qualification. Paper 2, which is both the Elizabethan England unit and the American West, is worth 40% of our qualification. And finally, paper 3, which is Weimar and Nazi Germany, is worth 30% of our qualification. So what will you actually study in GCSE history? Well, in year 10, you'll actually begin with paper 3, which is the Weimar and Nazi Germany unit, which consists of a 1 hour and 20-minute exam. You've actually already started some elements of this year with your work on the rise of Hitler. So we will revisit these topics, but we'll also add more depth to them. But we'll consider that once Hitler actually came to power, how did he control the German people? So we'll look at his methods of terror, including the use of the SS and the Gestapo. But we'll also begin to consider how Hitler targeted and changed the lives of different groups within Germany, including their youth and their education, the lives of women, but also the treatment of different nationalities. Assessment for this unit consists of both source and essay questions, which will be completed both in class and in formal exams. This includes inferences from sources, the utility question, which is how valuable a source is, and you also begin to consider historical interpretations. Overall, it's a really interesting unit. When we finish Weimar and Nazi Germany, we move on to our paper 2 unit, Elizabethan England. Now this forms part of our 1 hour, 45-minute exam, which features both Elizabethan England and the American West. Now this unit consists of 3 key topics which we'll study in depth, including the problems facing Elizabeth when she became Queen, including solving the problem of religion, and problems with her own cousin, Mary Queen of Scots. We'll consider threats from home and abroad, including threats from Spain and the Netherlands. We'll also look at the age of exploration, so that includes topics such as the Spanish Armada. For this one, there will just be knowledge questions, so they will include essay style questions, but there will be no sources on this unit. At the beginning of year 11, we will move on to our second paper 2 topic, which is the American West. And again, this forms part of our 1 hour, 45-minute exam. Now this unit also consists of 3 key topics, which consist of the way of life of the Native Americans, including things such as the importance of the buffalo. We'll also look at migration and the settlement of the West, so the rush for gold. We'll also consider the conflicts that arose between both settlers and the Native Americans, including the Battle of Little Big Horn. Again, this assessment consists of knowledge questions, such as essays, but there will be no sources. So the next topic that you'll study in year 11 is the paper 1 topic, which is medicine through time. So this is a 1 hour and 15-minute exam. Now this unit considers the developments in medicine, including how people used to cure and prevent illnesses, including the Black Death, methods of care, and a case study which involves examining the different medical developments that take place during the First World War. The assessment for this unit consists of both knowledge and source questions, including inference and the utility of a source. The study of history at GCSE should inspire students to deepen their understanding of the people, periods and events studied, enable them to think critically, weigh evidence, sift arguments, make informed decisions and develop perspective and judgment. This in turn will prepare them for their role as informed, thoughtful and active citizens. All lessons are planned featuring revision notes, PowerPoints, mind maps. We've also got copies of the textbooks available that you can see on the screen. All students will receive a copy of the Edexcel official revision guide for each of the units that they study, and they'll also receive knowledge organisers to support their learning. As you can see from this slide, there are a number of career options for you if you choose to take GCSE history. Students that take GCSE history go on to study A-levels in history, English literature, sociology, criminology and sciences. We also have students at A-level who go on to take up degree courses in history, law, sociology and also primary school teaching.